Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Dos Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're watching the finale of Death Note.
Yes, season finale. Oh my gosh, the end. You know, there's no season 2. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's been like a long journey, and I can't believe we're here.
Yeah, I am really conflicted right now. We've been on Light with this entire journey, and I've kind of gone back and forth whether I want him to win or not. At least it was a lot of flip-flopping for me up until the point of L's death. I think towards the end of L's life, I was leaning more towards L, that I want him to win this battle of wits. I personally don't want to see Light lose to a character that was introduced near the back half of the season. I think that's what might happen. I don't know. I just feel like he was getting cocky there at the end. And, right when he was getting ready to say that I won there at the end, obviously it was a cliffhanger and we're left to guess. But I feel like it's not going to work out the way he wants it to.
Yeah, or they're not going to die. I don't know. I guess that's what they want you to go in here guessing is did it work? Did it not work? I just don't think that it would have been that easy. And I feel like Nier might have foreseen this. I'm not sure. I
feel like he would have. But I'm going to make a prediction. And this is just completely something that I thought of since they said it kind of very early on in in the show. I think it might have been one of the first few episodes. I think Ryuk is gonna kill Light. I just have a feeling that he's gonna end up writing his name in the Death Note at some point. I don't know if that's gonna be as a result of whether he wins or loses. I just have a feeling that even if he wins, he's still gonna get taken out. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe, but that's just what I'm thinking.
Alright, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos. We have other series that we're doing on the channel or that we've done in the past. We did Demon Slayer, we're currently watching My Hero Academia or Attack on Titan, and One Punch Man. So there's lots of other anime. You could check our playlist to see what other shows we're doing as well.
Alright, let's jump into this episode. Oh, shit.
It didn't happen, did it? Oh my gosh!
We're still alive. It's been over a minute and we haven't died.
Didn't I already tell you all that no one was gonna die?
God! I did everything you told me!
Rester, Giovanni, take him now! If you didn't believe me earlier, then see for yourselves. The only name that hasn't been written down is Light Yagami.
Gosh.
If that weren't enough, Mikami also addressed you as God.
Oh my gosh, what? Just like that?
This whole thing is a setup! This is all part of Nier's plan to frame me! Isn't it a little odd that no one died after having their name written in the notebook? This proves it's a trap!
That doesn't sound like his normal acting.
Yeah.
This sounds like panic.
I believe I already told you that no one would die because I modified the notebook.
No, you...
But I modified it too.
This is a setup. I don't know this guy!
Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen?
Light, it's too late to deny it. You know Nier has won. Just a moment ago, you were saying it looks like I win. How much more of a confession do we need?
This is so weird. What the heck? I'm waiting for something to happen still.
He still has the paper in his watch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
This is so...
I know, to see him in a position of weakness.
It's upsetting almost. This is not Light.
L. Kira. It's over. You've lost the game. We ended up doing exactly what you expected us to, and altered the fake notebook in Mikami's possession. I was in fact referring to the real notebook as well as the fake. We only switched part of the fake notebook, but as for the real one, we replaced the entire thing. This notebook here is actually the real one.
Oh my gosh.
We used the same kind of pen that Mikami used, copied his handwriting perfectly, and made both the inside and the outside of our fake look exactly like the original. Giovanni was able to do it in a single night.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, since I had touched the real notebook before coming, I've been able to see the Shinigami as well. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Shinigami. I'm here.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Ryuk.
He can talk to Ryuk. He can see him, so that means it must be true.
Light Yagami, you are Kira.
Or could it be that Mikami's betrayed me somehow?
You're mistaken.
I feel
This
weird.
was all thanks to Mello. I believe if I explain this much, you'll begin to understand.
What? Mello?
please take a look at this page of the notebook.
Takada's name is in the notebook. I was the one who killed her, but her death was written there just 1 minute later. Did that mean Mikami did the same thing I did?
God! You told me you couldn't move freely.
Oh,
I had to
shit.
make sure Takada was taken care of.
You idiot! I give you strict orders not to make any unnecessary movements until today.
It's all true. On the 26th, right after Takada's kidnapping was broadcast on the news, Mikami went to the bank.
It was only at this time that he seemed concerned whether someone was following him or not. I got into his safe deposit box. Inside was the real notebook.
He screwed it up.
Yeah.
I knew it. He got too sloppy.
This was the event that made me consider the possibility of a fake notebook. We were able to stop you thanks to the efforts of one person. It was Mello who did it all.
Wow.
Mello probably knew what was going to happen all along.
Yeah, okay. So I thought.
It can be resolved by having a name written in the notebook.
That's right.
If I don't do it,
I bet Mello knew in his heart that working by ourselves, neither of us would be able to attain our goal and surpass our mentor, L.
Oh my gosh.
Together, we can stand with L. Together, we can surpass L. And now, acting as one, we face the kid who defeated L, and with solid evidence, beat him at his own game. Let's see you try and talk your way out of this one, if you can.
What are you gonna do?
Is he laughing?
He's like getting crazy, maybe.
That's right. I am Kira.
Oh my gosh.
Kill me right here.
Oh my gosh.
Hear this. I'm not only Kira, but I am also God of the New World.
Aww.
Kira has become law in the world we now live. He's the one who's maintaining order. I understood that killing people was a crime.
There was no other way. The world had to be fixed.
Oh my
Purpose
gosh.
given to me.
Only I could do it.
Who else could have done it and come this far? Would they have kept going?
What?
The only one who can create a new world is me.
No! You're just a murderer, like Mikami. And this notebook is the deadliest weapon of mass murder in the history of mankind. And you have confused yourself with a god. In the end, you're nothing more than a crazy serial killer. That's all you are. Nothing more and nothing less.
Useless fools, as if they could ever understand.
Uh-oh. What's he gonna do? Self-destruct?
If you truly want to defeat Kira, as well as test the notebook that Aizawa's carrying, I guess you're gonna have to write down either my name or Mikami's. It's the only way to see if it's real. Or fake!
he's hidden a piece of the notebook!
Oh shit!
Matsuda!
Matsuda, you idiot! Who the hell do you think you're shooting at? Don't screw with me!
What was it all for then? What about your dad? What the hell did he die for?
My dad. You mean Soichiro Yakami? That's right, Matsuda. In this world, all those earnest people like him who fight for justice, they always lose. You want a world where people like that are made to be fools? I know you understand, so kill the others! Shoot them!
You led your own father to his death. And now he's gone, you call him a fool?
I'll kill him.
Was he able to write a name?
I don't know. Did he write the name?
Did he? He didn't shoot.
What the hell is this? Mikami, what are you waiting for? Write down their names! Write them down!
I feel like this
Oh
is
my
like
gosh.
upsetting me. You drove them all away and killed one.
Someone.
And now he has no one at the end.
Yeah.
Mikami. Oh, whoa. Killed himself.
As a distraction? Is he gonna shoot him?
Wait, Light! He's getting away! Light!
Mr. Isola. It's unlikely he has any more pieces of the notebook. And with those wounds,
Oh, they
he's not
took it.
going to go far. He'll stop running soon, even if we leave him alone.
Near, I'm not gonna follow your orders.
Very well, then. I'll leave it up to you.
Wow, okay. They started working for themselves?
Yeah.
This is just so, like,
Yeah, I don't
kind
like
of unbelievable. Like, I'm just, like, in shock, I guess. Like, this is so not Light's character. He really got caught and his, like, true colors came out.
Yeah. Is he dying? I hear like a heartbeat maybe? He's remembering everything.
On that first day. Is this the same area too?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ryuk.
Ryuk.
Is he gonna write
What's he
his
gonna
name?
do?
Well, Light, it looks like you've lost. Remember how, in the beginning, when we first met, I told you that I'd be the one writing your name in my notebook?
Probably because he knew when he was
That
supposed to
is
die.
part of the
Yeah.
agreement between a Shinigami who brings a notebook to the human world and the first human who picks it up. If they put you in prison, who knows when you die? And I don't want to lie around waiting. So, it's all over.
Wow.
You'll die here. It was good while it lasted. We eased each other's boredom for quite a while.
Oh my gosh, it's just that easy.
Well, Light, it's been interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Misa.
Misa.
She can't go to heaven or hell either.
Yeah.
She used it. But yeah, she doesn't even remember that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty messed up.
Wow. What a interesting ending. Kind of weird. It's like I expected it, but it was so like hard to see Light like that.
Yeah, in a position of weakness, and it's
Weird.
kind of upsetting. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a little bit weird. Like this whole time for him just to go out like that and to like be kind of like
Not the god of this new world.
yeah. Well, he like at the end it was like he was like kind of like screaming and I just was he did not have his composure.
Is she gonna jump?
Oh no. No.
Is he gonna see him in the end?
Ryuk. The song. Wow. I feel like I'm very unsatisfied with the ending.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the ending. I'm sorry. I wanted Light to win. I know that it was hinting that he wasn't going to, but kind of what you said about him just being like all weak at the end
Yeah.
and like kind of whiny and just like, you know, he was put in a position where he was pretty much cornered. You know, we hadn't seen that up until this point, and it was just, it felt
was
weird to
weird
watch.
to
It felt uncomfortable a little bit to see him in that type of position.
And acting out like that.
To see him lose to Nier and everyone else, I guess, you know, Mello too, because they orchestrated it together. I'm unsatisfied, to be honest. I think I would have been happier if, you know, L stayed alive throughout the process and then took him out at the end. More so than just, you know, he took out L and then we got these characters who are now together. They are worthy to defeat Kira. I didn't like it, to be honest. I mean, I enjoy their characters in certain elements. Nier more so than Mello. Mello, I didn't really like. He kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But like I said a few episodes ago, I felt Nier was just like a diet version of L. And I don't like the way it ended.
To me, the part that is like really is the fact that Mikami was the one who got him caught, essentially, because he messed up so bad to that alerted them to the notebook, you know, and they were able to like kind of course correct on Light's original plan. And I was like, come on, like, Light's got to have seen through that at some point. I did think it was cool that Matsuda was the one to shoot him and kind of kill him. I mean, I guess Ryu killed him at the end, but...
Which I predicted that one. I just had a feeling. I think what would have been a cooler ending is if Light won, and then Ryuk wrote his name in. Like, oh, this is your time. And then it's like, oh, that was fun. And like, oh, yeah, he did win. And then Ryuk still just chose to kill him because it was his time.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would have been a little bit more interesting, in all honesty.
I'm just like, I feel weird.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess I understand what people are saying, you know, like, that the ending was kind of weird, you know? And I was like, well, I can't, you know, people say that all the time. And it wasn't like it was bad to me. Like, it wasn't like it was bad, but it was just like not what I expected, and I feel weird about it.
There were some really cool elements in the back half of the season.
Yeah.
Like the cliffhanger that they left on in the last episode, I thought was really, really cool.
I did like the
when he killed Takada. Like, I thought that was like, oh my gosh, I was really, really shocked when that happened.
And then when Mello came back, you know, there was a lot of great elements in the end half. However, I do think the first half of the show was a lot stronger.
Yeah.
And I think it's because there was the dynamic between L and Light. And I read a lot of comments saying that in the manga that, you know, Nier and Mello's stories were more developed, and like it was different, and there was a lot more that went into it, and I feel like that would have been a lot more helpful in, you know, kind of getting us to, like, because we like their characters, but getting us to like love their characters and really get invested. Maybe we needed more of like a development story, because sometimes Nier like found stuff out and I was like, that was really easy, like that would have taken L a long time, you know.
Maybe kind of question L's, like, you know, brilliance, kind of like he was able to put it together that quickly,
like, just, oh, he found out it was Mikami, like, you know, and stuff like that. And I don't know if we ever got it completely clarified if L gave them information first, like, here's like
what I have.
Here's what I have, go off of this, or if they had to start from scratch. I don't think we ever got that clarification, because if it was like they got the information, then that was like, okay, that was kind of an unfair advantage in a weird way. I know it's weird to say that.
Because they didn't work for that information.
Yeah, because like it took L a long time to figure it out, which, I mean, rightfully so, because Light was like always one step ahead, it seemed like, and then L was one step ahead. And it's not saying...
See, that's one thing, too, that I think when you mentioned, like, you know, we saw L be able to orchestrate things just as well as Light. You know, there was one action, and then he had a counteraction for that. Whereas Nier, we didn't really see that as much. We were just like, okay, he's brilliant type of thing. He can figure these things out really quickly.
And he just kind of did, it seemed like, you know.
I also think that it was weird, too, like... Actually, looking back on the back half of the season, Ryuk was barely in the back half of the season. He was in it a lot at the beginning. And, you know, I think that, speaking on to just how the story and how it projected to him losing there at the end, you know, I really think that it was the fact that he really didn't have that competition for years to keep his mind and his wit sharp. Because the stuff that he did in the back half of the season, Light, I felt like was slightly... I mean, you saw some characteristics of what we saw from Light at the beginning, but it just veered off character
like
slightly.
The Notebook? In the hotel.
Yeah, and then just like, you know, telling other people, bringing other people into the fold.
I think that was his problem. Is like he started to entrust way too many people.
You see, Misa, he got forced into that situation because he obviously didn't have any knowledge about another Death Note being out there, and then he just so happened that he was really lucky to find out that, you know, she was just in love with him, which I'm assuming that they alluded to her like jumping off there at the end. I'm not sure. Tell us in the comments if Misa's dead or not, because I'm not 100% sure.
That I was sad about that too, which I understand like why he did that, but I was really sad that Misa didn't have any memory of anything anymore. Like I guess I really liked Misa as a character. Yeah. And I don't want like anyone to think that we're just hating on this back half, but we do want to be honest with our feelings, you know, and like, you know, give our honest review. And it's not like we absolutely love the show, and I probably want to rewatch it a bunch of times going forward because I like to rewatch shows, and I know I will. Yeah. And I'm gonna enjoy it again. It's just like this end half just was not as great as the first half.
I think when I rewatch it, I'll stop around when L's death happens.
I'd rewatch the whole thing. I did like Nier and Mello. I just think that like like a lot of people say, if their characters were developed to the full extent, like if this would have been a second season of Nier and Mello, I feel like it could have been a lot.
Yeah, if they had like another
better.
half, like if they stopped after L's death and that was maybe like the first season, and they had a second season where like the first half was developing Nier and Mello and like showing their motivations a little bit more so than just telling us, you know, we want to be L's successor, maybe, but I don't know there. I still just feel like weirdly unsatisfied that Light is dead in the way that he died.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that was weird was his complete character switch. You know, like I know that it was because he really was trapped at that moment and like freaked out and panicked. Yeah. But like we had never seen that of Light. Even when he didn't know about the Death Note, he wasn't like that. You know, so it was just so weird. And I guess it really got to his head. And then at the end too, he was like Misa Takada, and it was like
people he didn't give a shit about, and he used for years.
These people now, but it's just crazy. Maybe I'll go read the manga so I can get the context of the ending. That'd be kind of fun.
I'm just disappointed. Like I'm just so sad that Light died the way he did. Like I thought he was gonna die. I predicted that before this episode. I felt like it was just the trajectory of what needed to happen regardless, but I still wanted to see him win. That's why I was like weirdly kind of rooting for like him to win, and then Ryuk to just like, you know, oh, I'm just here in the background. Oh, you're dead. Which, you know, he did there at the end, but it wasn't for the reason I thought. I thought it was really just going to be like it was Light's time, and obviously he didn't know his time. Ryuk did, and it was like, okay, well, it's your time now. And then like you still won, but like you're not a god of this new world. You just made this new world, and now the rest of the people have to live in it.
Yep.
Still a great show, though.
Still very great. Oh, amazing. I know why this is like one classic, of the highly regarded anime everyone's
people were talking to me about this in high school, but I didn't really know what it was about.
And this is the kind of anime I feel like if you don't watch anime, you would really enjoy this.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been recommending this to a few of our friends, too, that just like really like Battle of the Wits type of things. You know, when I first like even saw it, because I feel like I've seen like the figure of like Ryuk before, and I didn't know what the hell Ryuk was. I thought this show was about like demons or something like that.
Scary or something. But it's just like it's so good, and it's definitely gonna be one of my favorites going forward. I feel like, but you know, I mean, like you can like and dislike things about things that you really like, you know, and that I think that's cool. Thank you all so much for coming on this journey with us. This has been amazing. You know, we discovered a show that we absolutely love. You know, it was weird to see the ending, but
I don't regret watching it.
No, it was good. Except we just did not like the ending, and I think that's just the best way to say it, you know. But I still very much loved it. I love Light. I love L.
No spoilers, but like there's another show I really really love, Game of Thrones, and I didn't like the ending. I'm not gonna say why I didn't like the ending, but I mean, every show, like, you know, you could like certain elements about it, and certain elements you're like, oh, I wish they did this.
Yeah.
The way this show ended, I feel like is like that, but I'm always going to remember like the really, really cool moments and like the big reveals between like L and Light. Those parts were like so cool to me.
Yeah. So we actually are going to be watching the Netflix adaptation of Death Note. We are not going in with high expectations. I know a lot of people were like, oh, guys, you know, it's not what you think. We know.
This is more for a compare and contrast thing for us. Yeah,
it's going to be for fun. If we enjoy it, great. If we don't, then that's fine. You know, it'll just kind of be fun.
Yeah. I don't feel like we will. Like, I feel like the story, like, I'm curious how they're going to shrink it down into like an hour and a half movie, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just so much that happened in the show. Like, what are they going to like skip over?
Yeah. We're going to be doing that over on our Patreon. We haven't decided when yet, but we will announce that when it's time. So if that's something that you're interested in watching along with us, that's where we're going to be doing it.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for coming on this journey with us, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Bye.